Quotes from Paul David Washer. From the Kindle, Deep Christian Quotes and Bible Verses. First quote. If someone is truly converted, they will publicly confess Christ in word and deed. That does not mean presenting them in front of the church, on the night of their supposed conversion. Second quote. A lot of people think that Christianity is you doing all the righteous things you hate, and avoiding all the wicked things you love, in order to go to heaven. No, that's a lost man with religion. A Christian is a person whose heart has been changed, they have new affections. Third quote. Avoid trivial pursuits. You are a child of God, destined for glory, and called to do great things in His name. Do not waste your life on hobbies, sports, and other recreational pursuits. Do not throw away the precious moments of your life on entertainment, movies, and video games. Though some of these things can properly have a small place in the Christian's life, we must be careful not to give undue attention to temporal and fruitless activities. Do not waste your life. Employ the time of your youth in developing the character and skills necessary to be a useful servant of God. Fourth quote. Radical Christians are not people who wear Christian t-shirts. Radical Christians are those who bear fruit of the Holy Spirit. A little boy, Andrew, a Muslim, shot him 5 times through the stomach and left him on a sidewalk, simply because he said, "I am so afraid, but I cannot deny Jesus Christ. Please don't kill me. But I will not deny Him." He died in a pool of blood. And you talk about being a radical Christian, because you wear a t-shirt? Fifth quote. The 4 spiritual laws and sinner's prayer is not the gospel of Jesus Christ, and that methodology and evangelism has done more to hurt this country than every heresy introduced by every cult combined. Millions of people in this country whose lives have never been changed, believe themselves born again, because we have so reduced the gospel of Jesus Christ, that it means now nothing more than simple decision, that will only take 5 minutes of your time. Sixth quote. How could we have such a low view of the gospel of Jesus Christ, that we have to manipulate man psychologically, to get them to come down and pray a prayer? How many times have I heard evangelists say, "It'll only take 5 minutes." No, my dear friend, it will take your life, all of it. Seventh quote. The evidence of conversion is not a decision card filled out, it's a life being lived out. Eighth quote. A Christian is not somebody who stays away from all the wicked things he loves, and clings to all the righteous things he hates, so that he can go to heaven. The fear of the Christian is not going to hell. The fear of the Christian is being separated from Christ. Ninth quote. Know this. They, false prophets, are the judgment of God upon the wicked defiled people, who although they have a knowledge of God, they do not want Him. And so God sends them the teachers that they themselves desire. 10th quote. How can you learn unconditional love if you're married to a woman who meets all your conditions? 11th quote. You cannot learn doctrine well until you follow the doctrine you learn. 12th quote. When Jesus Christ comes back, it is not the liberal politicians who ought to be trembling, it's the pastors. Because so many men have built their ministries on the dry dead bones of unconverted church members. 13th quote. We have taken that truth, that if you truly believe and you confess Christ even if it costs you your life. We have taken that beautiful truth and reduced it down to, if you pray a little prayer before a bunch of people in a church in America, you can be guaranteed you were saved if you think you were sincere. Thanks.